Hi, it's Susie here from Feed the Parent, the Mindful Parenting blog, and welcome to the final day of the Calm Parent Challenge, day 5. Great to have you here again. And the theme for today is how to create more time in your lifestyle. Now, I've never met a parent who felt like they had enough time in the week. There's always this enormous to-do list and juggling, looking after the kids and work and housework and everything else always seems to be just a little bit too much. So here are some strategies that I've got for you about how to create a little bit more time in your days and or how to feel more time abundant as well. So as parents, how can we create more time in our days? Now, depending on how you feel about time and what you've got on your plate, I've got 3 strategies to offer you to see which one might resonate for you. So the first strategy is to do less and say no more often. Now this one's for both the perfectionists out there and the overcommitters. So perfectionists, if you're one of those, you'll probably know you endlessly do the housework until it's perfect because everything needs to be just right, and you're up till midnight doing all these things because you just can't rest until they're done. So if that's you, then perhaps you could drop your standards a little bit, let go about the cleaning, the tidying a bit, and just create a bit more time by not overdoing things. So that's one option. The other person who might benefit from this is the overcommitter. Now, I'm a classic overcommitter myself. I find it hard to say no. I get enthusiastic about all the possible things to help people in the community with, or to social things and so on, and before I know it, I'm overcommitted and feeling stressed and tired. So I have learnt to say no and pull back on things over the time. So that's another option, is to think, can I say no to something this week, and just start to say no to a few more things so you don't feel you've got too much on your plate. So the next strategy is for those of you who feel like there's nothing you could cut out of your week. You've got to work, you've got to look after the kids, there's not much room to move. But to create a bit more time, what you can do is feel a bit more abundant about time by being more present and mindful at certain times of the day. So just find half an hour a day, or as often as you can, to just drop everything and focus on being with the kids, for example, playing with them, and just being present with that. Let the to-do list go, the work pressures, forget them, and just be completely in the moment with your kids. You can also do this by going for a walk or exercise, or when you're eating or going out for a coffee, just being completely present and mindful for half an hour. And from that, you can feel like you've had plenty of time, because in that half an hour, you haven't felt that pressure of not enough time. So the third main strategy I've got to suggest to you is to do things a bit shorter. So there are many things in our lifestyle that we could cut shorter that are perhaps time wasters. So things like watching TV, Facebook, social media, scanning the internet, those kind of things can be real time suckers. So can you scale back on any of them? You don't have to completely get rid of them, but 1 hour of TV instead of 2 or 3 means you free up a bit more time for something more valuable. Other times, some people are very good at going out and doing things and finding that it was supposed to be 1 or 2 hour play date and it turned into 3 hours, and things always seem to expand. So if that's you, then being really more mindful of time and scaling back and just coming home a little bit earlier can create a bit more time in that way. So have a look at the action plan in the workbook today and just see which of those strategies I suggested might work for you. So in the next 24 hours, can you identify one way that you're going to create a bit more time, or a feeling of having more time, by being more present and mindful, and see if that can really help you drop those pressures of never being able to keep up with the to-do list. So that's it for the 5-day Calm Parent Challenge. Thank you so much for being part of it. I've loved sharing these strategies with you. I hope they've helped you to feel a bit calmer at home, and also calm the children down so that they can listen to you and be more cooperative. I hope it really does help things at home. This is just the beginning. I'd love to keep in touch with you. I've got an online course coming out later in the year, which I'll let you know about in case you want to be part of that one too. And in the meantime, I've got a fortnightly blog, which you'll receive if you signed up for the challenge. And I've also got the Facebook group. So I will continue to post each week in there great tips and strategies on mindful, calm parenting. And I'd love to hear any questions, successes, challenges that you have, and we can keep the conversation going. So thanks again for being part of the challenge, and I'll see you soon. Bye.